According to the Bible, I am single. Now, we tell you these stories, you're gonna know who we're talking about.
Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass.
Welcome to Hair Queen TV. What's up, guys?
What's up? Hair Queen TV, let's get it.
Let's do it.
So, my name is Akita Barrett. Lord. But I go by Kita B. I'm originally from Fort Valley, Georgia, by way of Atlanta, and now I'm here in Los Angeles, California. I've been out here 2 years. Yeah. And I love it.
Hey, my name is Gina Everett. I am originally from Pasadena, but I did hair in Rancho Cucamonga, Upland, Montclair for a really long time, and I've been here in LA for about maybe 8 years, and yeah, it's been great. I love it.
So my name is Ernesto. I'm originally from East LA. I'm over there. I've been doing hair for like 5 years. I've always really been a perfectionist, which is so horrible, but it kind of helped me out to get to where I want to be.
Hi, I'm Shanti. I'm a colorist at Hair Queen LA, and I'm from Louisiana.
Okay, so what got me started was I didn't get my hair done enough, and I liked my hair getting done. When growing up, I loved getting my hair done, and my mama did my hair maybe twice a week. Every 2 weeks, and that wasn't enough for me. So when she started going to work, I would sneak in the mirror and braid my own hair and do my own hair, and I guess I was so good that she just let me start doing my own hair. And that's how I started. Like, people at school would see my hair done and they would ask, who did your braids or who did your hair? And I started doing it. Eventually I did the whole school hair. And this was like middle school. Yeah. So I started early, yes.
Yeah. I was in high school and I was on a bus, on a public transportation. And I saw a girl walk in and she had a weave. And I was just really puzzled, like, wow, that looks really, really nice.
Yeah, so when I was younger, I would actually go with my mom a lot to like hair salons to go get her hair done, and I would be like, oh my god, I'm so tired, I don't want to be here. But I always liked her ending results, and I would always be like, you know what, I want my mom to not have to worry about getting her hair done, because I know it could get expensive, you know? So I was like, let me do the hair.
As a kid, I always used to go get my hair done with my aunts, and I loved how I felt when I left. Not only that, but I looked up to the women at the hair salons. They would have the most exciting conversations in the hair salons. And I was like, this is like the perfect job. You get to talk about whatever you want to talk about, listen to amazing music, and laugh with your friends.
I've always had a job because I was always told that hair is not a real job. So I've always did hair on the side. What made me take it serious when I seen the money, and that was just in the recent years, like the past 4 or 5 years.
When I saw how much money I could make,
I've always known that I could make money.
And once I started seeing like how much I can really make off doing hair, I was like, oh wow, I'm literally making more than all of these people here.
I was doing really well in Rancho Cucamonga, but I wanted more, make more money, and work less. So I had to move from where I was, and I moved to LA because I knew that this was where everything was going down. I didn't have any clients here. I just kind of left and just went out on faith and just came out here and just started building.
What kind of made you move?
I chose LA because I'm also pursuing acting. I do acting and I do hair. Hair is what pays the bills. So LA was, it was a no-brainer to choose LA. And the reason I chose LA over Atlanta because you can do hair in Atlanta, but it's so many bomb stylists in Georgia, period, that can do everything that you can do. So I feel like I need to separate myself and be a side of the pack. And I'd rather be a big fish and I'm a bigger fish out here because the way I style hair, the way I do hair is different. But back home, everybody's styling the same way.
For me, it was having a specialty. I think it's important to have something that's different from everyone else, and for me that got me in the door was just being a short hairstylist, and I cut really well, and that was something that was needed at the time when I got into the industry. So I would say just being able to cut really well was what really got me in the door.
What about you, Keita?
What got me in the door? I don't even know how to answer that because I busted through the door. I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't wait on no yes. Like I pulled up and I told people what I wanted to do, and that's pretty much, I've been doing it ever since. Yeah, it wasn't you do need a specialty, but I think my personality played a lot of part in it. Yeah, had to be. Cause everybody can lay wigs good nowadays. Like I don't specialize in short hair or color. I'm good at all things, but you know how some stylists be perfect in one thing. Like I'm good in a lot of things, so my personality carried me a lot of the way. Do the work and be patient, and when you do the work, it's gonna show up pretty much. Because I think when I first got out of college, I was doing hair before I went into cosmetology school. Sorry. I know you don't supposed to, but I had my shop before I started cosmetology school, if I can remember. Yeah, it was low key though, you know, because you don't supposed to have a shop. But I just did the work, and I would tell my younger self to be patient because it's gonna come.
So I would say just maybe not be a perfectionist at everything, but kind of be general with all of the aspects of doing hair. I think that's really important, so you don't have to turn any work down.
Ooh, don't turn no work down. When you first start out, don't turn no work down.
I did stuff for free. I did in the beginning. Yeah, I did a lot.
Yeah.
So. That's interesting. I would tell them to, like I said before, try to set yourself apart from everyone else, because there's a lot of people laying wigs. There's a lot of people styling hair, and so just try to find a specialty. I think that'd be like really important.
I hope this don't sound crazy, but I would say when you freshly out of cosmetology school and you want to get in the hair industry, glam for TV, film, it's a chain of commands. I know that we don't believe in gatekeepers. It's really not gatekeepers, but you have to pay your respect. You have to start. You gotta take the stairs, honestly. Like I would tell myself that too, because when I was younger, I didn't believe in stairs. When I first jumped out of hair school, I felt like I could just.
Yeah, but be aggressive. You have.
I was too aggressive.
You have to be a little aggressive, but you have to be, professional.
Professional at the same time. So that's what I would tell. Because when I was coming out, I was just aggressive. I was like, I want it. Give it to me.
Yeah, I was aggressive. I learned how to be aggressive, but you have to stay professional, because that's how you get repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. People really call you back.
Yes.
Really,
I feel like I've missed. I mean, I'm here now, but I feel like I've missed a couple opportunities because I was too busted. I was kicking in doors like I want it now. But I would tell myself to calm down, and if I just do the work, it's gonna come. And it's a chain of commands, and respect the people that came before you and take the stairs. I work with, I'm one of the hairstylists with VH1. I've done some work with WeTV. I work with artists like Dreezy. I work with K Michelle. That's all I can remember right now. I work with for me to say like I've worked with that artist, I have to really work with them like on a couple projects for me to say, yeah, I work with that artist. But all these fly-in people, I don't claim them. I work with a lot of artists, but
I like that.
One or two times I don't really claim like.
Yeah.
For me, I've done a lot. I've done a lot. Currently, I'm Shawnee O'Neal's hairstylist for Basketball Wives, and of course, we're not filming right now, but that will continue, But man, my list is long. My list is long. Nicki Minaj, Nene Leakes, Laura Govan. Yeah, it's.
Keep going, Gina.
She can keep going, really. She's really being
Cynthia
modest.
Bailey, Patty Austin. Sheesh, I can't even remember.
The list is long though for Miss Gina Everett. It's long, and I look up to you for that.
That's what's up.
Every time you step on a set, it's an NDA. Honestly. You said have we broke an NDA?
I mean, you know,
It's not really breaking unless you go to social media.
Well, which is true. That's basically how
If you
I
tell
look
your
at it,
mama, it ain't really breaking it.
too. Yeah, that's true. That's pretty much how I look at it. Like, I treat every situation as an NDA because that's how they would want it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For you not to really, you know, say too much. So, I mean, the ones that I have signed, I was like, okay, this is crazy because I wasn't gonna say that anyway. But, you know, that's just how I've always been my whole entire career. Because I've had like the mom, the daughter, you know, the whole family as clients. So just as a common practice, I just don't say anything about, you know, what the other clients told me. So that's just how I get down.
And I think that comes with being we real secretive anyway. You gotta be. When you step into the industry, it's just best to go ahead and train yourself to be secretive. So
Yeah.
I tell my family members. That was a good question. You really taught me. That was a really good question because I done been in a lot of situations.
Yeah, me too.
I've had the blogs in my DMs, like asking like what was going on. You know, you're the hairstylist that was present on this, and you just gotta. If you want to continue to work, you gotta keep your mouth closed. So that's how I've been in business. As long as I've been in business, I continue to be booked because I don't say squat.
Yeah, the less opinionated you are, I think the farther you will go. I've been in a lot of situations where my client will tell me something and I'm like, girl,
You should
am I supposed to, look, that's juicy. Like, am I supposed to keep that to myself? But I always do.
Can you tell us one of the craziest stories that you ever witnessed?
Now we tell you these stories, you're gonna know who we're talking about. But yeah.
Well, I can tell you kind of a roundabout without saying any names. I was in a situation where I know someone is married, but her boyfriend came. And it's like, did you not want me to know this was your boyfriend? But it was already kind of the cat was out of the bag, and she kind of like, you know, was talking about him, and her girlfriend was like, girl, wait, I don't think your glam squad knows what's going on. But she was like, I don't care. Like, so it was like, okay, so that's your new boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
You don't
and
be
it's crazy
talking that,
when crazy, because I've not only just heard situations, I've been in the room when stuff has happened, and I done kind of just conditioned myself to hear nothing, see nothing, and it is what it is. In my early stages, because it's easy to manipulate somebody when they fresh in the industry, I don't even know how to answer this. Like, I've had situations where people have asked me to do certain things for them, and then if I was to not do it, then it's like I'm not working with them no more. So it's like they'll manipulate you, they'll manipulate they glam, like, do this for me, or I can't fight on camera, but you run up and do it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have my back? No. And then next thing you know, I'm not working with them no more because I didn't ride for them.
Yeah.
So I done been in some situations. Beyonce. That's the only name I would drop.
That's a good one.
Beyonce.
That's a good one. That's a good one. For me, I think I'm probably more geared towards a company, more like maybe L'Oreal, Zani, kind of like the bigger names in companies because I color, you know, and I think that those companies are big.
Staple.
Yeah, they're staples. Yeah, so I would love that. For me, I'd say my 1 year goal is to get past the coronavirus. I mean, honestly, I don't know what's we're in a state of a pandemic. So for 1 year, just, try to focus on my craft and just, just staying above, the techniques and stuff that what's going on right now. My 3 to 5 year goal would be to just invest my money. I'm into crypto and into the stock market, so that's my goal. And real estate, I'm trying to transition into, working less and getting paid. That's my thing.
My 1 year goal will be surviving Corona. and staying sane and staying afloat with the new techniques, because it's a new technique every time you turn a corner. So you have to be relevant in the hair industry, because you will get lost in the sauce and won't get booked. But so yeah, staying above techniques, working, staying relevant. My 3-year goal, 3 to 5 year, because hair is my side hustle and acting is my passion. So to book roles, start up a production company, and that's another reason I love that I get to do hair. I use hair to get me into the room for acting and producing. So it's a whole different area for me. But I love that I get to meet different artists, hair artists and makeup artists who really, really obsessed and really put their feet into hair, because when I start my production company and start creating content and movies and writing, I have hairstylists and makeup artists that I can use. So of course bring them on and be a part of my production company. So that's what.
Okay, Keita. I love that.
So that's the only reason why I rub shoulders with hair art. You know, because when I first started doing hair, I was quiet. Like when I would go on sets and work on shows and movies or whatever, I wouldn't talk because I'm only here to do a job. You know, it's kind of different when you're here to do a job and when you're here and you love it and you navigate it like you love. I love hair for a different reason. You know, it keeps me creative, but my passion is acting and producing. But I get to meet people who really love it, who are obsessed with it, you know, and I'm gonna bring them on my movies. So that's this little wine, this wine, but I'm using it for that. Yeah. Oh, he went there.
I am single. Period.
I am not single. Period.
What you ask?
Are you single? Or are you taken right now?
I'm single. According to the Bible, I am single. I am single, yeah.
What about you, Gina?
I'm single.
Okay.
Oh, what you say? That like
Single as they come.
she said like she not answering nobody. I'm single, and if somebody sees this,
no, I feel like I have so much freedom. Basically, you can leave work at work and your life with your life. You can continue doing your life, doing what you please. You can separate both.
Yeah.
So that's what I like.
No, I've never had those problems. Having a relationship and being a colorist, I do not have those problems now, so I cannot relate. But I feel you.
yes.
And what is difficulties?
You don't think so?
Absolutely. Because of the hours.
Ooh, because we make money like
And it comes first.
drug dealers. So I feel like that's so intimidating to men. Maybe that's just what I've been getting, but I feel like men be so intimidated by how and now I work in the industry. So, and then a part of me working in the industry, I've been in the studio a lot. So I'm always around men and artists. So and I love regular men. I don't like, I love a regular man. And it just seems like once they see that side, like they don't like that, sitting in the studio all night doing hair, but that's how I pay my bills, so.
Yeah, because I'm a workaholic. It's really hard to maintain a relationship because unless you're supplementing my income, I've got to work.
And you can't tell me nothing.
And I love being an artist, so that's gonna come first, always. It depends on the person. It depends on the person who I'm involved with. If they're worth it, then yeah. I mean, if they're not worth it, then no, I'm gonna choose my work first.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dang. Well, I'm a little different. Cause I know for a fact how I am in relationships. I'm real I'm a little jelly bean. Like I'm hard on the outside, but I'm really soft. So I love affection. I love being with the person that I'm with. So I do less work when I'm in a relationship. I'm not even gonna lie.
I wish I was like that.
Gina said, I wish I was. No. I'm gonna be honest with me. How you start with me is how you finish. Because hair pays the bills, but I love hair for the creativity of it. So if you come to me and I charge you one price, if I go up for more bookings or price go up, I'm gonna keep you the same. So every client literally have a different charge with me. Like if you started with me 2 years ago and I was charging this, you're gonna stay there. If you started with me last month, you a different price. So that's why, I don't know if y'all noticed, but when clients call me and I'm doing a stylist hair, I'm doing a client's hair, I always say I don't feel comfortable talking about prices or discussing business while I'm on top of a client head. And that's really why, because everybody be a different price.
My thing is about prices is if this is my first time doing your hair, don't haggle me. Don't haggle me if this is my first time. Like, if we have a relationship, then it's cool. But for me, as being a celebrity stylist, I put everybody in a different category. Like, you're gonna pay a little more because I'm gonna take my time and give you the celebrity treatment, but I know you don't have maybe that celebrity
money,
pocket, your money, you know, so you know, it's gonna be a little bit more than the average, but I'm not gonna charge you celebrity prices. Probably about 400, between 450 and 500.
Same, and you're not just gonna get a wig install. If it's your first time, I'm finna upcharge, cause I don't know what you working with. So no, I'm just saying, like, I just don't feel your first time, like, and you just come in. Like, some people be hitting me up, like, I already got braids, can I just come in? I need you to feel the full service. Like, I'm not doing no half-ass nothing. Like, don't come half braided. Don't come with your knots already bleached. Your first time coming to me, I need to do everything. So that's what I mean about upcharge. I'm not just doing a wig install. Yeah, I might charge $400 for a wig install, but I need to bleach your knots. I need to do your color. I need to do every step when you first come to me. If you don't came to me for years and you found another person who might do this, you know, we can play like that. But if your first time, I need everything fresh and raw out the pack, because I need to show you, you know, what I'm capable of. Sure. If that makes sense. So it's not like upcharging, but I need to do every step. And then it's also crazy. We just get it from so many different directions because we are just as established and just our resume is just as long as known big hairstylists, but we're just low key with it. And just imagine how we get treated in the industry.
It's really about, you know,
the numbers.
It's really about how you network yourself into, you know, social media and stuff like that. Yeah. It has nothing to do with how good you are.
Yep, not at all. It
don't have nothing to do with how good you are, because Kita is amazing. I think I'm the shit.
You are the shit.
So, but I don't post. Yeah. So, does that make me less relevant? No.
But you get treated like, even from industry people, like how they try to approach us. Like, would you approach somebody who got millions of followers? Like that, like you approaching me?
But they may not be available when you need them.
Right.
So a hairstylist that's bomb and great, and she don't, you know, have a lot of, you know, she's not being pulled here and there and everywhere. So she can actually be available when you need her.
Right. So treat us as such. But then we get people that love that we don't have as much clout, like, and they treat us, they spoil us. They treat us amazingly because we are not that big of a presence on social media. You know, they appreciate that. But we got some people who, yeah, I know what you've done and I see your resume, but they try to play with us. Like, they try to hassle us like regular clients.
A lot of social media people that are real big on social media are great and amazing.
But it was...
I love them though. Not everybody. I hear a lot of complaints from clients.
I let it be known very early on, like, and I probably would be a bigger presence on social media, but I always go for the payment option. Like, you not finna shout me out for no hairstyle, because I'm really good at what I do. So very early on, people knew, like, she don't want her money, she don't care about no shout out, she don't care about no tag, and that's just how I've been navigating.
That's lit. I like that.
Yeah, in the beginning, I did stuff for free. I'm not even gonna lie. In the beginning, it depended on who you were, you know. But now I get it all the time in my email. People are trying to ask me to collaborate and do things for free, and I don't because in the end, it doesn't really work out for me because I don't do a lot of I don't know advertising or posting. So for me, it's just like, pay me.
Yeah.
And right now you are already
pay me. I'm already established.
And you'll be working backwards.
Yeah.
Lit.
Hair Queen is, you know, they're trendy, you know, they're very marketing forward, and I love their presence on Instagram and everything, and I just love working here. The energy, the people that I get to meet, and you know, he has a lot of clients. I mean, what am I trying to say? He has a lot of traveling hairstylists that come in, and you know, so you get to learn different techniques and stuff from people. So it's great. I love it.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love Hair Queen for a different, like all of the reasons she said, of course. But my top tier reasons are that I don't have to promote. I don't, cause hair is like a secondary for me, so I don't have to promote. They book clients for me. They professional. Like, I come in, I do the work, and I go home. I don't gotta take work home. You know what I'm saying? And when I was booking and, you know, trying to promote and trying to get clients on my own, it felt like I was working all day. I was sleeping with work. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I love that I don't have to take work home. I come in at work and I leave work, and then when I go home, I can focus on other things, if that makes sense. And they are trendy, and they are a big presence on social media, but I didn't think about that at first. I just thought about like, oh, I can come in and just go to work and go home. Come in, go to work, go home. I don't have to just be working all day. So I love that. And the owner was cool, I guess. he was alright.
I guess he's alright.
He was cool.
He's okay.
He grew on me.
From a shoe company, now I do anything the New Balance say. I bought a
Thank you for watching Hair Queen
Thank you for watching
TV.
Hair Queen TV. We appreciate you guys. And just come in and we'll slay you.
Period. That's all they need to know, that they coming to get slayed.
Come get slayed. We are here for
I got
you.
options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton.
That's all you need to know, that we're here for you. Monday through Friday. You want to get slayed, get that wig laid. Come check us out at Hair Queen TV. Hair Queen LA.
Thank you for watching Hair Queen TV. I'm Ernesto.
And I'm Shanti, and you can find our work at hairqueenla.com and check us out.
And get a custom hair color done by either one of us.
I still don't give a fuck what you say.